Hey, how is everybody tonight? The night is just flying by. So I was just wanted to talk to all you busy folks out there who, I know I asked on my page what you guys struggle with and what you want to hear about. So I'm here to kind of start a series and just start incorporating that and bringing that to you guys, so we can all kind of stay on track. And all of these tips that I'm about to give, I need help with myself, and it's good just to mentally always think about it. So if you're a busy person, and you feel you're a busy mom, you're a busy parent, busy dad, always running your kids to sports, go on a lot of road trips, feel like you're never home, that type of situation. Even if you travel a lot for work, this all can become a very vicious cycle of not eating healthy and kind of falling into that trap where you get stuck with grabbing food on the go, you know what I'm saying, because you're not prepared. So I just wanted to really briefly share a few of tips that work for me, and tips that I want to share with you guys that you could start practicing with your busy schedule so you can stop getting into this trap, because it's not good when you get into a trap of constantly either your kids have practices and you're stopping for fast food every other night because you don't have anything cooked, or it's too late, or there's too many games, traveling, airports. There are things you can do to kind of be prepared. So I'll just go over just a few like really simple basic tips of how we can be better prepared when we're traveling on the road, whatever the case may be. I know a lot of us parents especially feel like we're never home, right? So when possible, I know it's not always possible, but when it's possible, kind of think about, you always want to think about meals and food. So kind of always know where you will be for each meal. Are you going to be at a party? Are you going to be at a barbecue? Are you going to be out at a volleyball game or a soccer tournament, or whatever the case may be? Think about where you will be at the times you usually eat and kind of plan ahead. So either bring your own stuff with you, or either bring your own stuff, or if you're going to be at a restaurant, kind of know the menu a little bit, or kind of have in your head that healthy option that you're going to choose, so you don't automatically pick the unhealthiest thing on the menu because you're starving. So you kind of always have to think about food, like I said. So another awesome tip would be to always in your car, always keep a cooler constantly, or one of those just big like insulated lunch bags, and always have like finger foods and snacks and even little meals constantly accessible to you all the time. So, and you can keep it totally simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. All you have to do is keep like a few of your favorite fresh fruits, and that'll be good for the kids too. Or vegetables are more fun to eat like when you're on a trip. They're kind of get boring to eat at home, but when you're out on a trip, you're more likely to eat them if that's what you have. You know what I mean? You don't want to get to the point where you're starving and you're stopping for the fast food and doing all that. So keep that cooler and keep just simple foods. Trail mixes and nuts, almonds and cashews, that kind of thing. The little containers of portable hummus, that with like some cut up peppers in a container. Just keep like a handful of snacks at all times with you. Know how long you're going to be driving, and that'll keep you from getting too hungry and stopping constantly. I'm trying to think of, you want to always try to prepare your meat. So like chicken, you can just cut it up, you can turn them into the little strips when you cook them, and have that in the fridge in Tupperware. Throw that in your cooler so you always have protein with you. I mean, there's lots of other ways to get protein, but that's going to keep you full when you're traveling. So, and you can, if you have to have, something to flavor it up, like a little hot sauce, whatever the case may be, bring it with you. Bring all that stuff with you, all in the cooler all the time. Just keep it simple. It's not complicated. And also you'll just feel like like a rock star mom if you're out and you don't have to stop for the chicken nuggets constantly, you know what I mean? You'll have all this stuff with you all the time. So, and the last tip I want to say is if you are on like vacation or something, you do want to give, this is my biggest thing coming up that I'm going to have to work at, because when I'm on vacation, I'm just like, I have a problem. I'm like full out, like I'm on vacation, I'm going to eat all the food, right? So I need to work on this tip, but give yourself just a little wiggle room. Don't always restrict yourself. You want to be on vacation and having fun and being able to enjoy yourself a little bit. Just be mindful. Don't fall into that vacation trap of feeling like you're on vacation so you have to have everything. That's kind of where I get stuck. You don't have to have everything. Just have a little bit of everything. Be mindful of what you're doing, but enjoy yourself. You just kind of have to think, how do you want to feel when you get home, you know what I mean? So just be mindful on vacation, but give yourself a little wiggle room. So those are like my top tips. Just always have that cooler with you. Airplanes, you can bring your own food on airplanes. You could totally bring a little container of cut up veggies and fruits. You know what I mean? You can pack those packets of tuna, anything, to where you're going. Just be prepared, know where you will be at all times. That's all I wanted to do, is just share a couple of those things with you guys, and I hope it's helpful for you to kind of be mindful and be prepared of where you will be and what you're doing, and stop falling into that trap of stopping for fast food all the time, because when you're trying to stay on track, practicing all these tips really helps. You just have to get in the habit of doing it. So all right, you guys, have a good rest of your night. Peace.